Hello, good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So here is I'm going to take a seminar about it's like a case study on alternative transportation technologies, including alternative fuels and advanced vehicles and regulated fuel sales. So So, let's go with the introduction. Alternative transportation technologies have emerged as a crucial solution to address the negative impacts of traditional transportation, such as environmental pollution, climate change, and energy security. These technologies include alternative fuels, advanced vehicles, and regulated fleets. Alternative fuels are not traditional fuels that can provide power vehicles and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. These include biodiesel, ethanol, natural gas, and hydrogen. Advanced vehicles, on the other hand, are designed to be more fuel efficient and emit fuel pollutants than traditional vehicles. So, the adoption of alternative transportation technologies has been growing in recent years. That thanks to the advancements in the technology and the government incentives. Successful implementations of these technologies have been seen in cities around the world, improving air quality and reducing emissions. Continued investment development in these areas will be crucial and critical for developing addressing the global challenges for the climate change and the energy security. And next, going with the literature server, alternative transportation technologies, including alternative fuel and advanced vehicle and regulated fleets, have been focused on the numerous studies in the recent years. The literature surveys the key findings of these trends in this area. So, fuel alternatives and advanced vehicles and regulated fleets. The use of clean vehicles in regulated fleets has been found to have a significant economic and environmental benefits, including reduced fuel costs and improved air quality, like bento, ethanol, and 2017, etc. Overall, the literature suggests that the alternative transportation technologies have the potential to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emission and improve air quality. But the challenges remain in the terms of cost, infrastructure, and the policy incentives. Further research and investment in these areas will be critical and for realizing the full potential of these technologies. And next, going with the problem analysis, alternative transportation technologies, including alternative fuels, advanced vehicles, and regulated fleets, offer several potential solutions to the problems associated with the traditional transportation. However, several challenges and the barriers to adopt the remain. The alternative fuels, limited availability and the accessibility of alternative fueling stations, higher cost of alternative fuels compared to traditional fuels, limited infrastructure for the producing and distributing alternative fuels. And the next topic is advanced vehicles, higher upfront costs for advanced vehicles compared to traditional vehicles, limited range and longer refueling times some advanced vehicles such as an electric vehicles, limited availability and accessibility for charging stations for electric vehicles. And next, going with the regulated fleets, limited availability of high cost of clean vehicles that meet regularly standards, resistance from fleet operators and vehicle manufacturers to adopt clean technologies. So, limited enforcement and monitoring of regulatory standards, particularly in developing countries, inadequate infrastructure to support the regulated fleets such as charging and fueling stations. And the summary overall, while an alternative transportation technologies offer a potential solution to the problem associated with the traditional transportation, addressing the challenges and the barriers to adopt the require coordinated efforts from the government, industry, and the other stakeholders. And next, going with the proposed solution, there are several proposed solutions to address the challenges and the barriers associated with the alternative transportation technologies, including alternative fuels and advanced vehicles and the regulated fleets. These include alternative fuels, increased research and the development to improve the production and efficiency of the alternative fuels, as well as to address the environmental concerns. So, and the next is advanced vehicles, yeah, and increased research and the development to improve the range and efficiency of the advanced vehicles as well as to address the concerns over battery production and disposal. And next is a regulated fleet. In addition of these solutions, public awareness and the education campaigns can help to increase the demand for alternative transportation technologies and encourage their adoption. Partnerships between government, industry, and their other stakeholders also critical for addressing the challenges for the barriers associated with the alternative transport technologies. And the overall a comprehensive approach that includes policy, infrastructure, research, and development and public awareness campaigns will be necessary to accelerate the adoption and the implementation of the alternative transportation technologies. And next, going with the methodology of the studying and implementing alternative transportative technologies, including the alternative fuels, advanced vehicles, and the regulatory fleets, typically involves several key steps. These include a literature review, needs assignment, technology assignment, flexibility assignment, plot testing, implementers, and monitoring and evaluating. The methodology of a comparative and the consistency and economic, social, and environmental aspects of the alternate transportation technologies. It also involves in collaboration between stakeholders, including government, industry, and the public, to ensure that the implementation of the alternative transportation technologies is suitable and sustainable. And next, going with resources and techniques, there are several resources and techniques that can be used to support the development and implementation of the alternative vehicle transportation technologies, include alternative fuels, advanced vehicles, and the regulated fleets. These include research and the development and policy on the regulatory support, infrastructure development, public awareness and education, private public and private partnership and monitoring and evaluation. Overall, a combination of resources and techniques will be necessary to support the development and implementation of the alternative transportation technologies. Collaboration between the stakeholders, including government, industries, and the public, will be also critical for ensuring the success of these technologies. And next, going with the solutions, there are several solutions for promoting the adoption of the alternative transportation technologies, including the alternative fuels, advanced vehicles, and the regulatory fleets. These solutions also include government politics and initiatives. Governments can also provide politics in the initiatives to support the production and the adoption of the alternative fuels and advanced vehicles. And next, going with the infrastructure development is a critical to support the adoption of the alternative transportation technologies. And next is the public awareness education. The public awareness and education campaigns can help to increase the awareness and the demand of for alternative transportation and technologies, as well as educate the public on the benefits and potential challenges associated with these technologies. And next, going with partnerships and then performance monitoring and evaluation. Overall, a combination of these solutions will be necessary to accelerate the adoption and the implementation of the alternative transportation technologies. Collaborations between stakeholders, including the government, industry, and the public, will be also critical for ensuring the success of these technologies. And next, going with the validation. Validation is an essential step in any research or case study to ensure the accuracy, reliability, and validity of the results. Here are some of the suggestions for validating a case study on alternative transportation technologies. Use multiple sources to validate the information gathered in this case study. It's essential to use multiple sources, including science studies and government reports and industry data. This helps to ensure that the data accurate and reliable. Uh, peer review to the experts of the field to validate your findings. And next, going with the triangulations, use multiple methods to gather the analyzed data and including surveys, interviews, and observations. This help to ensure that the data is consistent and reliable. Tran- Transparency. Provider delight to research methods use the data sources and also analysis process, and the consult with the experts. Consult an expert in the field, including the transportation planners, engineers, and the policy analysts. By following these steps, you can also ensure that the case study of an alternative transportation technologies is well validated and meets the scientific standards for accuracy and reliability. And coming with the conclusion, alternative transportation technologies includes the fuels, advanced vehicles, and the regulated fleets have the potential to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions, the air pollution, and the dependence on fossil fuels in the transportation sector. And alternative fuels such as electricity, hydrogen, and biofuels offer low carbon alternatives to traditional fossil fuels, reducing emissions, improving air quality. Advanced vehicles as a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and electric vehicles. And the case study has also highlighted some challenges and barriers to the adoption of the alternative transportation technologies, such as the upfront cost and range and anxiety and the lack of the infrastructure. And overall, alternative transportation technologies offer a promising pathway towards the sustainable and low carbon transportation in the future. The case study has also demonstrated that these technologies are feasible, cost effective, and solutions that can contribute to the mitigating climate change, and improving the air quality and promoting the sustainability mobility. And next, going with the references for doing this all the research about the vehicles, we also, these are the people in the above mentioned are the people who have done a very great job to gather information, go to the higher and the future engineers to create an electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles. And thanks for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe.